can't read that. I can't, the time's shifting. What does that say?
It says business time.
Oh.
Doesn't say that.
Welcome back to business time. I've actually got a personal issue that I would like to bring up with these two. Behind the scenes last show, they made fun of my body, my weight. You know, I kind of took it to heart, and I went and got my blood and semen checked. The doctor actually looked at the blood results, and he said, this is some of the best blood I've ever seen, and I've seen 3 bloods. I said to him, that's actually really good news. And then he said, I'm going to also have to check your cum. And so I jacked off in front of him, and it went into his mouth. And he said, yep, that's good too. And so I just wanted to check with you guys. Are you guys willing to apologize about making those comments last show? Behind the scenes. It wasn't on camera. But I remembered it hurt because it traumatized me so much. So would you guys be willing to say sorry about that?
Dude, it's fucking... Are you not hot?
I am hot.
When it gets this hot, Australians have nowhere to go. And it's really important that we don't lose focus here on the Australian people, because they're the ones tuning in, they're the ones feeling the pain, they're the ones heating up. And so I call on you again, Anthony Albanese. What are you going to do about the rising temperatures? It's 30 degrees, it's 31 degrees, it's 34 degrees, Albanese. Cool it down, brother. Cool it down. Harry, do you think you can do it?
Well, I think he needs to try and maybe channel funds into maybe having some sort of outside air conditioning, because I'm starting to get a bit pissed off about this heat.
Yep.
And I think we're there technologically to have outside air conditioning.
And it seems almost scientifically certain at this point that most of it is Anthony Albanese's fault.
I think so.
Because he's running a lot of refrigerators at his house, isn't he? To keep some of the aforementioned snacks and desserts and things cool. He knows.
He'd have to.
He has to, because he
You
knows
think
that
he's gonna keep-
those are perishable items.
Exactly. And all the chocolate nibbles, the chocolate treats, the pods, the cinema movie pods.
The peanut M&Ms.
Exactly, they're going to melt in a 30-degree heat day, so how do you think he's keeping those unspoiled? Do you think he's not running 6 to 8 fridges at a time on taxpayers' money?
I've heard that he's got a whole room full of, you know how they have supercomputers and they got terabytes of...
He's got a server room.
He's got
a server room full
data center
of, yes,
of
exactly,
fridges, yeah.
refrigerators running at unbelievably cold temperatures, keeping his goods frozen, and it's costing the Australian people.
I have a feeling he probably has a server room that's running algorithms to find the cheapest treats out on the market. And I think that he's spending Australia's good-earned Australian true blue currency on fucking treats.
Oh, these are honestly making a difference.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, big time. Big time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Business Time, a current affairs show that covers business and time. This episode is sponsored by Angus and Julia Stone, an influential hip-hop act from the modern age. Now, topic today, where is rock and roll? Rock and roll is a music genre that has come and gone throughout the years. Right now, it's nowhere to be seen. I love rock and roll. My peers do as well. We listen to it all the time, but the music has stopped. Harry, Toby, where's it gone?
I want to say right off the bat that it's at least 40 degrees in here.
It's true.
And climbing, okay? And there's only so much that we can do to keep that temperature down.
Yeah.
At this point, with the temperature, maybe a bit of rock and roll might help. It builds morale.
Yeah.
And that's what we're missing in Australia these days. We're missing rock and roll.
I tell you, I'm sweating like a rock and roll pig.
I like that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Because you are a pig.
Yeah.
That's the sort of crazy rock and roll energy that I miss, like a pig on stage with just shredding on the axe, Can we organise that maybe? We could get a pig on stage. Sandra, maybe you could organise that for the show?
Yes. We'll get a pig in here.
When's the last time you saw Anthony Albanese on stage with a pig?
Harry, you saw Albanese live, did you not? How was that?
Well, I did see Albanese live. He was dressed as a pig. He had a trough in front of him and it was full of donuts. I thought he was going to say something about politics. I thought he was going to talk about Australians and their future. But instead, he sort of just poured water on top of the donuts and just fucking started huffing them down in front of the crowd.
That sounds
and
like
the crowd
Albanese.
was shocked. The crowd was shocked.
Yeah.
Is everything good.
Yeah.
There's a kind of a gel in this pack, and it's come loose. You can't always be ready for everything in life, can you? And sometimes people say to me, well, people say mean things to me.
Yeah, these real keys. Alright, welcome back to Business Time, the most poorly ventilated show on the network. I wanted to talk today about something that's very close to my heart. I'm a bit of a fit freak, as you guys know. I enjoy exercise, and I enjoy community. And something that combines both of those things that I've been getting really into lately is getting down to the local. And I'm sure you've heard that phrase before. It's becoming ubiquitous. It used to mean the pub, didn't it? I'm sure that's what you would sort of recognize it as because of your lifestyle and your choices, and you maybe as well. And now I think it's taking a little bit of a different turn. We're starting to see people referring to the local when they're down at their favorite
Park.
place. What I'm trying to say is I need everybody to get down to their local and then exercise at that particular point, you know, and be a little bit more like, do the things that, that's what it is.
Right.
I need everybody to do the things that I enjoy doing. Even if they don't want to.
My local's sort of like an internal local. I go to a local place in my mind that's all mine. No one else can touch me. No one else can hurt me in there. I sort of visualize it like a box. And I'm inside the box. I can't see anything. I can't hear anything. I'm without senses altogether. I disappear. I can do this to myself whenever I feel overwhelmed or scared or like everything's coming to get me. I disappear into an internal local. And I feel very territorial about that. And what it does for my fitness, who can say? But it's certainly not doing me any harm.
I've got a local orifice that sometimes I feel people can invade or trespass upon in much the same way. I have to retreat to a sort of cognitive local of the psyche, if you will, in order to get away from that, to sort of hide that, repress that while it's going on. Is that normal?
I think you probably enjoy things in your holes or your orifices, and I think that brings you pleasure. But I think what you're talking about is sort of hiding those feelings in a local box, and then secretly, subconsciously letting them out through comments like that.